here with CNR Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing a bunch of ATI Shotgun Accessories. We're going to start off here with the ATI folding stock for the Remington 870 and the Mossberg 500. I already took the bolt out of this, so I'm just going to pop it off the rifle here. So the Remington, or the ATI folding stock comes in a bag like this. I've also seen it come in boxes down at Cabela's. So, and it comes with a bunch of these little adapters here. Okay, the first adapter here is if you're going to use a Remington, and the other one is if you have a Mossberg 500. You can use this other adapter here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Actually, before I do that, I want to talk about the mounting bolt in the back. We had some problems when we were first mounting this on. The screw, or the bolt head, is not very much bigger than the actual bolt itself. I don't know if you can actually see that here, but it's not very much bigger. And the washer that was supplied by ATI in the kit is very, very soft metal. So as soon as we tightened it down enough where it wouldn't move around on us and it was nice and solid, the head of the screw started stripping through the washer, and that's not good. So what we did here is we replaced it with a stainless steel washer, and because ATI doesn't make this little hole here exactly round, we had to take a Dremel tool with a sanding bit and just kind of ground it down here to make it round, or roundish, and put a new washer in there. So it's a lot stronger when we actually put this bolt in here. I have a secondary washer on here just to make sure that it's a nice tight fit, so, and it's not going to strip out again. So I do recommend that you put a little Loctite on this bolt, because what happens when you're shooting it at the range, I've had it loosen up on me quite a bit, and didn't have any Allen wrenches with me at the time, so I had to stop shooting, and that's never good. So I'm going to put this on here real quick. Put the adapter on first, then the stock here. Just pop that bolt in. Use your Allen wrench. And as I was saying before, put some Loctite on this. I don't have any Loctite on it right now because I'm just installing it real quick here. But there it is on the gun. You can just press that button in the back here, and it folds out nice and quick. Makes it look really good and tactical, and it is very, very solid. Shooting at the range with it, I thought at first it was going to break. My first slug I was shooting out of there, but it actually stood up pretty well. Didn't have any major problems with it, unless you count it loosening up back here, which, as I was saying, put some Loctite on it and it'll solve that problem for you. So otherwise, it's a pretty good piece of equipment. The other thing that I want to review today is the shot shell holder that is supplied by ATI. Comes in a little case like this, little shot shell holder assembly here, and comes with some screws that like to strip through. This is very, very soft, almost rubbery material, plastic, and it stripped through all the way through the stock. Now the stock has pre-drilled holes in it of where you can just sit this on top, screw it in, and you're good to go. But if you want it really, really tight, and so that you can take this out to the field, you're gonna have to put some type of washer in there. I just took it and put some little tiny washers. Let me just spread this real fast here so you can actually see in there. I just put some tiny metal stainless steel washers in there, and it seemed to work really well. Just tighten them down enough where the top of the screws don't hit the shells when I'm sliding it in there. And I'll just put a shell here through that. Works really well. Doesn't scrape the casing and the shell at all. Works really, really well. So the next thing that we're going to review here is the ATI Shotgun magazine clamp. Now, I don't have it attached to a magazine extension. I have it attached to a flashlight here. So It's worked pretty well. The only problem that I see with it is you really can't tighten it up enough to get things to stay on. This flashlight likes to move around whenever I shoot. This also moves along the barrel. It moves down, to the end of the barrel here. And it being plastic and not metal is the problem there. It doesn't really keep its shape super well. So the cool thing is that it does have an area where you can hook up a strap to it. That works really well. Otherwise, I would go with a metal clamp on these rather than going with the ATI plastic clamp. I know Takstar makes a metal clamp. It works a lot better. So the next thing that I'm going to review here is the forend grip, also made by ATI. Comes in a bag like this, and it comes with a whole bunch of little adapters and things like that, depending on what type of rifle you have. Now there's a front adapter, there's a front adapter here, and then there's the back adapter here. So it is kind of a pain when you're getting it all together. Maybe in a future review I will actually show you guys how to install it. Right now it's kind of a pain to take this all off and get it all taken apart for you. But it does work really well. It actually works a lot better than I thought it would with my experience with other ATI items. I thought there would have to be a little bit of modification on my part for it to actually work up to my standards. This has actually worked extremely well. I didn't have to do any modifications on this. The only thing that I'm going to recommend you guys do is read the directions. Okay, there are some little things that you can move, or that you have to take off on these adapters. There's some little plastic pieces that you have to take off for it to work properly, and make sure you take those off. You can just use a really sharp knife and kind of just dig it in there, and it works really well. So otherwise, I'll just cycle this here for you real fast. Works really well. It actually complements the folding stock really well, where you actually get the full tactical experience here, and it actually fits really well in your hand, making it very sturdy, and actually helps you aim a lot. So anyway, that is my my review on some ATI shotgun accessories. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.